Okay, so in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up a WordPress website structure. I'm going to use Spanish as an example. Here's the structure that they sent. And so have that open. And then in a browser window, you're going to want to have the Spanish admin WordPress open in a tab, and in another tab, their website that is already set up. So you're going to already have these few pages set up for you, which is great. Okay, so if we come back over here, here's their whole structure. So they have these for their tabs across the top. And then if you scroll down, you have what they want to drop down under each of their tabs. And if you scroll down even further, she has the left navigation that she wants for each of those tabs. So I'm going to show you just the first tab, how to set that up and how to set up the navigation for that. So if you go in here, here's the dashboard for the Spanish website. So first we're going to need to start with creating the degrees and programs, the page is already created. So that'll be easy. So we're going to go into menus. So appearance, menus. If the page wasn't created, you would just create the page and then we can later go back in and set up the rest. So create a new menu. And this menu will be degrees and programs. So you'll copy that and paste it over here. Create the menu. You have to have something in the menu in order for it to work. So we'll just throw in the page degrees and programs and then we'll update the menu later. So then you'll click Save Menu. And then once that's saved, you'll go to Page Group. You're going to need to create a page group for this section. And I'll just add new. And then we will paste degrees and programs in here. Over here on the right is where we will select the menu. The degrees and programs is the menu we just created that we want to pull up on all the left navs of this page group. So we select that, and then you will hit publish. Now that that's published, now we can go in and create these pages. So we want to have a page for majors. So we'll go in over here and go to page. You can go to add new. Add new up here. And so this is where you put the page title. So you want it to be called majors. Under here, now you need to select a parent for this page in order for the breadcrumbs to work properly. So you're going to want this to have the parent of degrees and programs since it falls underneath that menu. You'll leave the template in the order, all that's fine. This is where you're going to select the page group that we just created. So you select degrees and programs, and now this way it will pull the proper left nav. Then you hit publish, and then we'll create this page for minors. So add new, paste the name in, select the parent, select the page group, and hit publish. And then we'll go to scholarships, add new, paste that in there for the parent, degrees and programs, and then if some pages don't have a left nav, this is where you would hide that, but since these all do, we're going to leave that so it'll stay show. Oh, and also we want to change the page title to use the page's title so that it doesn't show up degrees and programs in the black bar of each page. So I'll have to actually go back and change those on the other two pages. Which I can do later, it's fine. So now that you have those three areas that you've done, you've updated that, you have all your pages for this drop down section here. Now you'll come back in here and now you're going to want to add these to the menu. So you go under appearance and menus. And now that you have the menu structure, so you can select degrees and programs and hit select. Mine's already here, so that's great. I don't actually need degrees and programs falling from the top, so I could remove that. But now I want the scholarships, majors, and minors all added to the menu structure. So now those all appear over here. She's going to want them in the order that she asked for, so majors, minors, and scholarships. And so now that we have those, we can save that. And then we will go to the primary mega menu and hit select. So under degrees and programs, we're now going to need to go to the Uber menu advanced items and add a column. So let's put the column up underneath degrees and programs. You want it to be under that level. And now we're going to add a menu segment that we just created for the degrees and programs. We'll drag that up underneath that column. We need to select the menu that we want to put here. So we'll select the Uber settings. And then we'll select the menu, degrees, and programs. And then you'll need to hit Save Menu Item. And then you can escape out of that. You can hit Save Menu. And now when you hit refresh over here, your degrees and programs now has those 3 things from your menu. You can click on any one of them, and now you have, well, the scholarships one will work properly. I guess I can show you the 2. So this now says scholarships up here because we said to save it as the page title instead of one of these, which I didn't do. So if you don't do that, it'll always say degrees and programs, which maybe they want. So you have those 2 options. So maybe, you know, you can ask them, send them an email saying, do you want it to say degrees and programs? And then it would say minors over here. It's kind of a preference of their choice. But you also have your breadcrumb cookies up here so that they can look at these and always get back that way since we selected those options. So that's the basics of setting up the structure. So you set up your tab at the top. You set up the menu drop down here, which also appears in here. And yeah, so hopefully that helps. If they have multiple things, oh, this one has a call out message. So I'm going to need to add another column to the degrees and programs. So I'll add that up here. And then you're going to need to add a widget area so that we can get that call out message. So I'll add that under that column. You have to assign the widget area a name. So you do the Uber settings and you need to type in a custom name. So this will be degrees and programs 1 because she wants to have 2 call out messages. So we'll need 2 boxes. And so then you hit save and then escape, and we'll do one more. So I'll add the column and then we'll add the widget area. And we'll move that down. Move these here. Go into the Uber menu. We'll do degrees and programs 2. Save. Escape, and then we'll save that. And now we need to actually put something in the widget area. So we'll go to widgets. And I have, if you go to woo.edu/WordPress, I have some code you can just grab from there so you can copy and paste it. So now that we've added those widgets, you'll see here in this widget section that it has added those 2 sections for us. So you just expand the box, you come over here and drag the visual editor up into that area. We're going to add it to the text part so that the code will go over. And then styles for widget areas. And down here we have these this bottom one that will just give them the call out message. So if you copy that, and if you come over here and you paste it, I'll fix the quote code so you shouldn't have to do this each time. Let's see here. Okay, so you can then go back to the visual part and you'll see the call out message. So then you just hit save. And you can copy that same code into another one. paste, hit save, and then you can come back here, hit refresh, and now you have your 2 call-out message boxes that they should be able to go in and change the text to whatever they want it to be if they didn't specify that. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully this tutorial helps.